Alright, we're back. We're going to do a couple more here. My brother convinced me to bring a couple more out, so we're going to do the two Nickel Brook selections from sent to us by the Albino Rhino. So we get the Nickel Brook Ale and the Nickel Draft. Which one you want to do first?
That was the dollar one, isn't it?
That's the dollar beer, that one.
Give that one a try.
Alright, so open her up.
It says anything on it, does it? 5%.
Yeah, it's basically it's supposed to compete with all your other budget beers.
Burlington, Ontario.
Yeah.
Better, what the hell is it? Better Bitters Brewing Company.
Hmm.
The tops twist off easy.
Yeah.
A lot of times the small guys, they get archaic capping machine.
Yeah.
Picking things off.
Like Propeller there for a while.
Yeah,
They had the.
God. Turned your hand into hamburger.
Alright.
See a little bit in the bottle, maybe Dag can try it.
Nice color. It's a little bit darker than your standard macro lager.
Yeah, it kind of looks almost like an IPA or
Yeah, kind of getting close, sort of more orangey amber kind of.
the head's anything really spectacular.
No.
This is going up against, what was it, Red Bear?
Red Bear and
What's the other one he said mentioned?
he said Red Bear and the other beers the same company makes, like Lakeport, I think it's like Lakeport Lager or some shit.
Yeah.
And like Lucky Lager, which is
They're all
like
dollar beers.
Yeah, they're all dollar beers. So take the smell here, I guess. That's weird.
It's a really weird ass kind of a really bready. It reminds me of that Amsterdam.
Very dry smell.
Yeah. It's almost like moldy or musty cardboard.
Yeah, it's dry and musty, kind of malty smell. That's weird.
That reminds me of that Amsterdam or whatever.
Does it?
Is it the Amsterdam one there?
Amsterdam Blonde?
Yeah, that reminds me of that sort of, I guess.
I can't remember what that is like anymore.
That's like super bready. It almost smells.
Yeah, it's very bready. Like it's almost like a
sourdough kind of.
almost close.
Well, that's not really. It almost smells like it's bad or something, but it's, I don't think it is. But there's these other ones that smell like that. I guess it depends what kind of malt they use.
Yeah.
But it's sort of.
All right, so it's almost like rye bread or something like that. Like it's got that really dry, almost semi-spicy kind of. All right, so I guess we'll take the taste here.
Yeah, that carries on into the taste.
Sweet, kind of sweet at start.
And then it goes right bland, almost bitter right at the end.
Yeah, dry and bitter almost. It's like.
I guess right, the kind of gross bitter right at the finish.
I don't know if I'd say gross.
It's not good though.
It's definitely very, very malty for like a adjunct lager. It's like
the finish, like after a little while, after it's gone away, it's kind of like right mealy bitter, like like alkaloid kind of. I don't know. It's not
bad. I think it's okay. It's definitely very dry. There's no sweetness at all in the taste, really. Like there's an initial little burst of sweetness, but you keep taking sips, and it's like it's totally gone. And it's just like really bready, dry, like biting into a loaf of bread or something. Or bread crust, more. Probably more apt. I've had worse.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give it.
Well, it's like one-dimensional, I guess.
Yeah.
It's sort of cheap.
There's no hops to speak of. Like the hops are like totally non-existent.
It doesn't need the hops to make it any more sort of a bitterness on its own, I guess.
I'd say we'll let the old man. There's a little swig left there in the bottle. You want to try that?
Nickel Draft. Bready and dry, kind of. I don't know what the hell. Yeah, it's a bit like the old tavern draft you used to get.
Tavern Draft?
Used to, in taverns, they used to have draft beer, you know, on tap.
Yeah.
And around here, the draft beer in the taverns was a lot like that. Not much flavor and everything.
Cheap stuff, you mean?
Well, it was.
Was it like, was it brand name stuff, or was it?
No, well, it came from the regular breweries, but yeah, it was brand name because they'd say certain beer on draft, you know. But whatever beer they were selling that day around here, it'd be Schooner or Roland's or something like that, you know. But nowadays we got all kinds of nice beers. We don't have to drink that.
It is right dry and malty.
Yeah.
That's not bad. You could drink that all day.
Yeah, you could drink it all day, definitely.
Yeah,
like, what's the 5% alcohol? Yeah, it's not bad. I'd say 2.5 out of 5. I can't give it anything bigger than that.
I'd give it maybe a 3, I guess.
Would you?
Because it's marginally better than...
And here I thought you didn't like it as much as me.
No, you think about it when you...
Because you were here saying the aftertaste was...
There's nothing offensive about
when
it.
you first drink it, you can taste it, but then you drink it more, that goes away. You can't detect it anymore.
Well, that's like getting hit on the head with a hammer. The more they do it, the less you feel it.
Right. That's right.
Okay, so I'm going to say 2.5 out of 5. You're saying 3 out of 5.
After 12 of them, who the hell cares what it tastes like?
Yeah, I guess that's the point for beers like this. So.
Yeah.
You're not tasting beer then, you're just swilling it.
Yeah.
Falling down your face.
All right, so we'll be back with the other one here really quick.
That AC/DC on your...
It's not AC/DC.
Who is it?
It's Slade.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're a local band.
No, they're not.
Slade? I thought they were from Halifax.
No.
Oh.
You're thinking of Sloan.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Slade's a 70s band from Britain.
That's local.
Yeah.
That's sort of local, I guess.
Over there.
So it's part of the Commonwealth.
Yeah, I mean...
The Empire.
That's right, the Empire.
All right, so we got the other Nickel beer, Nickel Brook or whatever.
Brook Ale.
Nickel Brook Ale. I guess that's supposed to be a brown ale or something like that in style, apparently. What's the ABV on that?
5%.
5%, okay. Sent to us by the Albino Rhino.
It says craft beer on it.
Yeah, it says craft beer. That's what it says.
It says the same too.
It says the same thing? Okay, then both Nickel Brook beers said, penny for your thoughts, nickel for your thirst. Silence is golden, so shut the fuck up. I think this was supposed to be a brown ale. I can't remember. I looked it up.
You brought your sheet out or what?
Yeah, I should have, but I didn't. I was unprepared. What can I say?
Yeah. It's like school.
If it's a brown ale, it's definitely on the very lightest spectrum of a brown ale.
Floating in it. There was sediment in that.
Yeah, it's probably unfiltered like the other one was.
Most craft beers, I guess, are that are real.
Yeah, it's definitely got something going on there.
Red floating around in there.
Is there?
You see, one of the old days they didn't have glasses. They had friggin' the earthenware mugs. You didn't want to see what the hell you were looking at.
Yeah.
Big hunks of stuff floating around in it.
So
it's kind of funny how in the old days I thought that was offensive. Now I think that's a good thing.
Well, it is a good thing.
Yeah, no.
More yeast in it, more flavor. That's,
Yeah.
You know why they had those big steins in England with the glass bottoms in them?
They put that coin in. If you took it, you were in the Navy or something.
See, there was a shilling in there.
Yeah.
You ended up in the press gang if you took the king shilling.
Well, in the ones in Germany, they had the covers for a reason too. Keep some stink stuff out of there.
It looks good. Looks like a good ale.
Sort of, it's not really staying, but it's look like it'll probably lace good.
So we'll go right to the smell.
Yeah, it's quite sweet malty kind of.
Sweet malt. That's about it, really.
That's about it. Yeah.
Kind of toffee-ish sweet malt.
That reminds me of like a red ale or something.
Yeah, it smells more like a red ale.
Red ale do they got? The
Amber ale.
what's that one? The New Brunswick one there.
It's Pump House Red.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of the smell of that.
Yeah.
If anybody's actually had that that's watching this.
Yeah.
That's always kind of annoying when you like refer back to, oh, it's like this beer. I never had that one.
Yeah.
Well, just go with it.
It smells good though. I like it.
It's not super sweet smell. It's not
I
offensive.
think the thing to say about it is the smell. It does smell like a craft beer. Like it doesn't. It's got that sort of fresh smell to it.
Oh yeah, it smells good.
Unpasteurized.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what you want.
So we'll go right to taste, I guess. Kind of
Malty, a little bit of hop bitterness.
yeah, a little bit of hops at the end. Medium mouthfeel. It's not like there's not a great big deal of character to it, but
It's good though.
it's good. It's got a presence there in your mouth, like
But the sweetness kind of like goes away like
yeah, the sweetness.
immediately. And then
There's a drop of sweetness and it just flies right away. Like good bitterness at the end. The hops coming out. It's sort of like a British hops kind of thing going on.
kind of got kind of a
I think
ESB kind of a
almost,
characteristic to it.
but it's not fruity like an ESB. I think the albino rhino mentioned that there was Fuggles hops in this one. I think this is the one he said it was Fuggles hops.
So there's hops. There's good.
If that's the case, then I can definitely taste them because it's got that sort of copper coin, minerally kind of English hops in it, like
Kind of like soda water kind of bitterness, I guess.
yeah. That's highly drinkable. 5% alcohol by volume.
Kind of like you drink it seems like it's heavier than it is or whatever.
Yeah, it feels pretty medium bodied. That's good.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm gonna give that a shot, old man.
Okay, fine.
Oh, you gotta twist his arm there.
Yeah, really.
Oh yeah.
Your arm right off.
I'm so pious.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is a beer drinker from way back.
Way back.
You even drank rancid beer when you were in the army.
Only up north.
Only up north.
That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's like
a red ale or
It's
something.
got the aroma is a lot like those Belgian beers. Probably the hops they're using.
Or a red ale thing.
Yeah.
On, though.
But it's a nice flavorful beer.
It kind of reminds me of a
Nice,
bitter when you're
little-
drinking it, though.
Overtones of the
The
English
overall flavor
Midlands
kind of
in
reminds me
there.
of a special bitter or something.
I like dark beers anyway, and that's quite acceptable, quite passable.
yeah, I'd say that's like a introduction to like good ale. Is what
It's above average, eh?
yeah. I mean, there's flavor there. There's more body to it than your regular mass-produced ale or whatever.
Hops, bitterness. Some beer, like a lot of beers don't have any hops.
Yeah,
at
there's
all.
anyone who's just drinking like macro lagers, they go into this and they, what the fuck? That's way too bitter. Like
Yeah,
they'll
that's
be thinking it's way too bitter, but it's definitely if you want to get into like an English bitter kind of style, that's probably a good introduction. Like it doesn't have a lot. It doesn't have enough flavor to categorize it as an
Kinda reminds me
ESB.
of that ESB that Sea Level was doing. It had that sweet smell starting out and a little bit of bitterness.
I guess you could say that, but this doesn't really touch an ESB in style or flavor at all. Like it's just
That's what it reminds me of, anyway.
yeah.
It's good though.
It's good. I like it. I'm willing to say 3 out of 5 for it. I mean, I've just,
I'd give it 3, I guess. It's not. I don't know. Yeah,
I don't want
good, but it's
to.
not
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to pretend that it's a great beer because it's not. But it's a really good beer. It's a solid beer.
Well, there's others that are similar that I drink before.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's,
I'd jump into Propeller ESB before I touch this.
yeah. But it's not bad or anything.
No, it's good. It's a good drinking beer. I could drink a lot of them. It's sessionable. So 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 from you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the final word on that one. Thanks to the Albino Rhino, and we'll get back to some other beers here soon.